Stop blaming your detector. Just stop. Okay, so I recently was looking through a Facebook group and I saw a post in there that was talking about, and I'm going to paraphrase because I don't remember exactly what the post said, but I remember the basic premise of the post. And it said, hey, I've taken my detector out twice now and I'm not finding anything. So I'm thinking about grabbing this other detector, or can anyone recommend this detector? Really? You only took it out twice. So I won't talk about the name of the detector or anything like that because it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which detector he was using, that he was having an issue with or thought that he couldn't find anything with. The issue was, and this might ruffle some feathers, but the issue is him. Honestly, not saying that to be bad, but if you've only been out twice with the detector, you have not taken the time to learn that detector, quite honestly. So that's problem number one. Let's talk about that a little bit. Now, with that being said, I want to say this much. Stop blaming your detector. Just stop, because all metal detectors, I don't care if it's a $100 metal detector or a $4,000 metal detector, they have one purpose, and that's to find metal. It's up to us as a detectorist to figure out what this detector is telling us. So that's where the big secret is, which is really not a secret, honestly. But that's where the rubber meets the road. You've got to know what this detector is telling you. And the only way you're going to figure that out is to take whichever detector it is you have and put hours on it. And when I say hours, I don't mean take it out twice, do 2 hours, and I'm good. No. It can take 100+ hours before you really start to learn what the detector's language is. You just got to get out there and use it, because that's the only way you're going to learn. Now, another thing I want to talk about is what I call the rabbit hole. And I'm sure you've heard that. I'm sure you've heard that term, rabbit hole, right? Well, I've been very deep into that rabbit hole. Let me tell you, I have been very deep. And I've also chased those shiny objects. Oh yes, the shiny objects. Guilty. Been there and done that. And what I figured out was, just because I went out and bought a more expensive detector, I was still frustrated. I was still finding the trash, and still, which you're going to find the trash with everything. Any detector, you're going to find it. You've got to learn how to get around that and not dig as much. So when we talk about the rabbit hole and the shiny object syndrome, do yourself a favor and explore the rabbit hole. By all means, explore it, but don't go way too deep in that rabbit hole. And for shiny object syndrome, just take a step back sometimes. Take a step back and just focus on what you've already got, and it'll make a difference. And I could probably go on about this topic for another hour, but I'm going to spare you, okay? But if you found value in this video, please like the video, share the video. That helps a lot with the channel. And if you would like to subscribe, by all means, please do that as well. I don't usually ask people to subscribe. That's just, I figure if you want to, if you get some value, you will. So that's not something that I peg, on my videos. So at any rate, I'm going to be checking out here, and do me a favor. And if you are a beginner and you want some more tips, watch this video that's going to pop up right here about the 3 mistakes that I made when I started metal detecting.